Another question someone asked me, who am I choosing, Kendrick or Drake? I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not even. Another question someone asked me, who am I choosing, Kendrick or Drake? I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not even sure what the beef is about. Yeah, I'm not even sure what the beef is about. Like, it's hard for me to answer, but I don't know. I listen to a lot more of Drake than Kendrick Lamar. I'm not gonna lie. I actually kind of like Drake. I'm not gonna. I like his music. I actually like Drake. You can call me basic. You can call me generic, but like I actually like Drake's music. So I don't know. I guess maybe I kind of have a little without me with like me not knowing the full drama. I kind of gravitate towards Drake just because I listen to him a lot more and like yeah, I just listen to his music more. Like I feel like Drake is very versatile. Like if you look at like he's been able to recreate himself. Like that's what I actually really I actually respect Drake because of like he was able he's an example of like someone who recreates himself. And that's why he's always so relevant because he's always recreating himself. Like if you look back to 2008 Drake, and then there's 2015 Drake, and then we got 2020 Drake, and then we got Drake now, and he's just been evolving and changing his music style, and he's doing different things, and that's how he stays relevant. That's why he's like I think that's the key to like relevancy, like because he's obviously been thinking long term, like ever since he started like back in 2000s, like he's been like evolving, like, and that's because like you see a lot of guys who started out like nobody their names are not in discussions anymore, you know what I mean, because you can't keep doing the same thing over and over. Like you can be successful doing that same thing, but eventually you got to pivot and change because the world is constantly changing, so you have to change too. Like you got to be recreating yourself in order to stay with the time. Like 50 Cent is also a really good example of like recreating yourself, because 50 Cent, like if you look at him, like he started off rapper and then he went to making movies and then he started doing vitamin water companies, and now he was doing rapper, vitamin water companies, and then he's making movies and like making TV shows, and now he's got his own film studios and stuff, and I think now he sells correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he has other types of businesses, like he sells like liquors and stuff. It's funny because whenever 50 Cent is beefing someone, he'll always when not beefing someone, whenever he's like being a troll on the internet, he'll say, by the way, here's my my businesses and stuff. And I guess it's kind of his marketing strategy, but he's also an example of like recreating yourself. And so yeah, off that tangent, I think that's kind of why I respect Drake, because of his ability to like recreate himself. And I guess that's why I kind of have a bias towards like siding with Drake, just because like he's relatable too. Like when he talks about like, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people that I can't remember the full lyrics, but it's relatable because, as a content creator and with all this stuff, and as I was talking about earlier with like the haters and stuff and like people not supporting you, it's like, got a lot of enemies and stuff. And it's like, bro, like, he's relatable because you kind of want to root for him because he has a slight element of this underdog in a way, because he's got a lot of haters, but he's still successful and he's still overcoming it. And I think naturally, like, at least for me, like we're drawn to people like that because we see that he's like, we see that despite the haters and despite everyone, wishing on his downfall, he's still coming up on top, and we kind of see ourselves in Drake, if that makes sense, to a degree, because we kind of root for that guy that's getting like shit on all the time, and he's still rising up, and he's very relatable, he's able to, like I said, recreate himself. And yeah, I don't really pay attention to the beef too much, but I heard the one track he made where he's like, this ain't a 20v1, and then he's like, Metro Boomin, shut your ass up and make some drums or whatever. That was funny. But yeah, I don't know, I gotta look more into this because I actually don't know what's going on with this whole Drake and Kendrick beef. Like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the full podcast, click right here, like right now. I don't know what you're waiting for.